Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Halfstash here, and today we're going to be playing a game called The Monster Inside. This is a game I saw on Steam. It was for free because I have no money, but it looked like a cool game. It's supposed to be like a detective game. I've kind of already played a little bit of it. I've actually played a lot of it. No, I'm sorry. I played a lot of it. I didn't mean to, but the stupid music in the background was way too loud. Way too loud. You couldn't even hear my voice. And I had even turned it down. I turned the volume down to right here. And it still sounded like it was blaring. But whatever. So I've played a little bit of it. So I guess I'm just going to have to restart it. Alright, let's go to chapters, the banker. Alright, The Monster Inside, an audio-visual novella by random something, I didn't get to read it. My head pounded, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I'd had in years left me feeling like I'd been punched in the jaw. But just like any other day, I dragged myself into the office. It sounds like a terrible way to live. So this is his office, I guess. There was another notice on the door from Mayor Vincent's office. Permits out of date. They didn't like me much and were trying to drown me in paperwork. So the people who own this building that your office is in, they hate you apparently. Okay. It was a slow month, weeks since I had any real case to work on, so I passed the time pacing the office, smoking and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bed sheet. Okay, so he's covered with an old bed sheet right here. I don't know why. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see. Afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. So you don't like yourself, basically. The girl came in so quiet, I nearly choked on my cigarette. You're smoking, you're gonna die, ha. Okay, girl. Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. Shut up, okay, I know that's a terrible girl voice. Leave me alone. Okay, so calm down now, sit and talk slow. Yeah, what can I help you with? You ever heard of knocking first? That's just rude. What can I help you with? Or calm down, sit and talk slow. I'm gonna come for her. I'm gonna ask her to calm down. Girl. Okay, thanks. It's just no one will listen to me. Okay. Just tell me your story. I'm listening. Okay, I'm listening. She eyed me with just a dash of suspicion as I tossed back a handful of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this might take a while. You're getting drunk. That's not a good idea. Her name was Lily. Okay, that's a nice name. She told me she was his mistress. The man all over the newspapers. The infamous banker, Mr. Reginald Farnsworth. It's a great name. So he was all over the news, and he's an infamous banker, so that he's not liked very much. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk, philandering, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnsworth's wife had just turned up dead in Central Park 2 nights ago. Okay. So she wasn't concerned about Miss Farnsworth that had just died, but Mr. Farnsworth. Lily, you don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone thinks it was him, and no one believes me. He's got to be in trouble. Okay. I ain't saying I believe you, but what makes you think he's in danger? Case looks pretty simple. Yeah, it does look very simple. But I don't believe you, right now at least. But what makes you think she's in danger? I don't want to turn somebody down that might be in trouble. Lily. Well, Mr. Jack. You can just call me Jack. So I'm Jack. Jackson? No, I'm just kidding. Lily. Jack, whoever did that to his wife must have been the one who took him. He would have never left without me. He promised me. I'm sorry, my reading is terrible. It's pretty late, okay? Leave me alone. I'm sure Mr. Farnsworth promised this poor girl a lot of things. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Lily. Please, the cops won't listen to me. And they want to bring him in on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Honestly, I doubt they're in too much of a hurry. Why? Why are they? Okay, Farnsworth had practically the entire police force in his deep pockets. Probably why they hadn't found much yet. So Mr. Farnsworth had been paying the police force. If they found him and brought him in, it would be due to public pressure. Sometimes a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one with money. Yep. If you have pitchforks, that's probably more dangerous than money. What are you going to do with money? Just slap it on their face? With a pitchfork, you can shove it right up their nose holes. Okay, you've got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. I can help you. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't worry now. That's probably what Jack would say based on his smoking. He uses alcohols. He takes pills. When at the beginning of this, he had a nightmare about something. So I guess that probably would be what Jack says. But I want to make this girl feel like, not like everything's falling apart. Lily. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you, but please, be careful. I don't think this was just any murderer or kidnapper. I think it was a... What? Lily. A beast. A beast? Beast. Okay. The word struck me funny. Like when you jar your elbow on a hard corner. Oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. You know when you hit your funny bone and your arm just like spazzes around for a second? I hate that. I do it all the time though. Not a word many use these days except in hushed whispers and bedtime stories for children. Okay. Oh, they were real enough alright. They just got better at hiding, controlling their unseemly urges. But I hadn't seen any monsters in nearly 15 years, back when I was still a cop myself. So this guy was a cop. So wait, he's not a part of the police force anymore, so is he a lawyer? A detective that's I don't know. Is there just such things as detectives that go on their own? I mean, I know freaking Sherlock Holmes did this, but, I mean, whatever. Well, that's definitely an interesting theory. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I can help you. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't worry. Again, comforting her. Leave the detective work to me. Let's not jump to conclusions. That right there. That's right. That's what I should say, but I've been comforting her. I'm going to keep doing it because I don't want her to feel bad. Lily. And you seem like the kind of man who's good at solving mysteries. Oh, please, you don't have to say that. Sure, can't you see how busy I am with these? I get it. You don't have any case. This guy's sarcastic. I get it. I replied a little too harshly. Sarcasm wasn't my strong. Okay, so he's not sarcastic. My bad. Never mind. So he's a very serious guy. I reassured her some more and sent her on her way. I didn't want to scare her, but I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked and call me if she saw anything suspicious. That's good. I didn't know if she was in any danger herself, but better safe than sorry. That's right. You gotta make sure everybody is safe. That night, I made my way down to Central Park. It was a long shot, but maybe there was something there that the cops had missed. Maybe, probably. Okay, so that was the first chapter. I'm guessing that was just like an introduction of who we are and, and who we're trying to help. I am thirsty. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I've got a knack for finding things others overlook. Okay, whatever you say. Alright, so this is Central Park. Got little fireflies flying around here. Nice tree with circle leaves or something. I don't know that. Oh well. A knack, more of a symptom of a condition. Other less healthful symptoms I kept in check, but for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. What are you going to smell? Fart or something? You're going to tell who the person is from his fart? Yes! That's a power I wouldn't want, actually. I don't want to go around smelling people's farts. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. Okay, so he smelled something faint, but he smelled it before he even got close. The scent was less of a thing, more of an emotion. How do you smell an emotion? Oh, man. You smell that, guys? No, it's not a fart. No, I didn't fart. You smell that? Oh, yeah, that's happiness right there. Oh, yeah, smell all that happiness, man. Oh, well. I'm gonna believe this guy. Seduction. Boy, you telling me somebody seduced somebody? A strangely familiar... Oh. Familiar smell, okay. I expected the scent of a trepidation. Don't know what that is, or maybe even outright fear. But Miss Farnsworth seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. She was very happy when she died. Okay. Brought new meaning to a crime of this guy's got jokes. I get it. Crime of passion. Pushing the thought from my mind, it seemed it was time to get down to business. It's time to get serious. Okay, investigate the scene. Okay, there's something right there. I don't know. Okay, what's this? Muddy footprints everywhere. Difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. Okay? But cops don't wear $2,000 pairs of Carquinos. So that's a pair of shoes, I'm guessing. So $2,000 pair of shoes. Yeah, cops definitely don't wear that. It looked like Mr. Farnsworth was there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. So Farnsworth was there and he left by himself. He wasn't like called away or something. He wasn't kidnapped there. Investigate the scene. Okay, so I just investigated the shoe prints. Let's investigate whatever that is. A burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. So it's a burn mark. Look like scratches to me, but whatever. I ran my finger along its length and felt a chill down my spine. Okay. This wasn't just any burn mark. This was the mark of an ancient magic. Boy, I thought this was going to be a serious game. With like black and white and everything. I thought it was going to be a serious game with an actual ending. Not magic. Ancient magic. Really? Whatever. Okay, it's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play here? You just tell me somebody went abracadabra and just whooshed her and flew flames at the tree? I don't think so. But I was no stranger to the strange. Okay, Dr. Strange. After looking around for a while longer, I realized the park had given up all it was hiding from me, so I trudged back to my apartment and my head hit my pillow like it owed me money. This guy. Okay, so that was chapter 2. We just investigated the crime scene. We found burn marks on the tree from an ancient beast of magic or something. And we found mud prints that had footprints of a very expensive $2,000 shoe, and Mr. Farnsworth was apparently there and left by himself. He wasn't kidnapped there. Okay. The next morning, I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares, but I was tired and tried to discomfort I tried to discomfort. I told you it's late, okay? But I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. Okay, so Lily was already there. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door and ripped down another notice from the mayor's office. I motioned for her to step inside, seemingly afraid of what I might say. She finally worked up the courage to ask. What did she ask? Lily. So, what did you find? Well, I found this magical fire spell on the freaking tree, and Mr. Farnsworth is probably not dead. Well, I've got good news. Farnsworth might still be alive. not sure about beasts, but something unnatural is at play. Might be right to worry about monsters found to spell's mark. That's just too silly to me. This, I don't like that. I'm gonna forget that I heard magic in this game. I'm just gonna go with this one. Well, I got some good news for you, and this will also make her feel better. Give her something to hold on to. Probably shouldn't have given her false hope like that, but she seemed like she needed something to hold on to right then. She didn't need to know about the mark on the tree. I don't know why she wouldn't need to know about the mark on the tree, but I just didn't want to mention it because then she'd talk about magical beasts all day like we were in some kind of movie. What's that movie called? Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them. I don't want them to think we're in that movie. I'm going to get a drink. Hang on. I had a drink like right beside me, but it was too far, so I had to get up and get it. The back of my throat hurts so bad. Okay. So I shouldn't have given her false hope like that, but yeah, she definitely needed something to hold on to. I felt like she was messing herself up worrying about this. Okay, Lily, how do you know that? Where is he? I don't know where he is. I just said he might be alive. Found his footprint. Seemed like he got out safely. There was signs that he was at the scene and slipped away. That sounds like he was the one who killed her, so I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed a bottle from my desk drawer. A dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. That's what I don't get. What do you do in your life to make you take medicine on a daily basis? Like, my mom and dad both have to take medicine. My grandpa has to take medicine. My grandma had to take medicine. All of my grandparents have to take medicine and had to. I don't understand. Like, what do you do? What is that medicine for? So I understand the ones for sleeping. Like, that's the ones my mom and dad take. But whatever. I don't think I'm gonna need pills when I grow up. I hope I don't, at least. What news is that? Oh, frick! I accidentally skipped that. Let's see if I can remember. Oh yeah, it was about. Lily said that there was something on the news, and asked if I hadn't heard it yet. Okay, so what news is that? Haven't you heard? Well, I kind of just asked you what news that was, so obviously I haven't heard it. Yeah, but maybe you should tell me what. I haven't heard any news. Nope. Rough night followed by. Yeah, that's the truth. Rough night. Okay. They followed the police chief's wife dead down by the docks. They said it happened last night. Let me guess. Chief Amito is missing too. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicions, but it faded quickly. Amito was a crap cop and a crap chief. He was half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead and I had more questions than I did the day before. So now the chief's wife is dead and the chief is missing. Well, I think that kind of confirms that Mr. Farnsworth didn't kill his wife, but still don't know who's killing all these people. Okay, so now what questions do you have? The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't that helped by the splitting pain at my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work, and she left slightly dejected, wanting more answers than I could provide. That night, after the cops had cleared out of the docks, I would slip down and see what I could uncover concerning Miss Amito's untimely demise. So that chapter. Okay, so that was chapter 3? Question mark, I guess. So we just found out the chief's wife is dead. The chief is missing. He hated the chief because the chief was a crap cop, and it was part of the reason why he left the police force. But notice how he said part, which means there was probably something else that made him leave the police force. Okay, next chapter. Cold air smelled strong of salt and oil, and what else? Could it be? Could what be? Do you smell fart? That smell again. Like someone had bottled pure arousal, and used it as... Are these people, like, 69ing before they die? Like, I'm just trying to be honest. Because pure arousal, and before this was pleasure. So I'm just guessing, okay? Don't judge me. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the sensational fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hands, shaking the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. I had to focus, no jumping to conclusions, follow the evidence. Investigate the scene. Okay, what is this? Red Phoenix cigarettes, same crappy brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. Investigate the scene. So you found cigarettes, okay. There, just there, the smallest piece of purple fabric torn and caught in the splinter of a board. These people were laying down. I knew it. Okay, I'll shut up. The police report didn't say anything about Miss Amito wearing purple, and it was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. I pulled out my own pack of reds and lit up. Lit, fam. I could already feel another headache coming on, but looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. What is he trying to forget? What did he do? Oh well. So that was chapter 4. I'm going to end it right here. If you liked this episode or this video of the monsters inside, comment down below, tell me that you liked it, or tell me that you hated it, whichever one. I don't care. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not like this video. I swear, if you like this video, I will like you so much more than I like you right now, that it will be so insane that you actually die, okay? Do not like this video for your own health and well-being. But, with that being said, I guess I'll see you guys next time if you like this. Bye!